Today is October 31st, 2025. Like I said, about a week ago, outside my work, there was guys talking. It's been 7 years they've been at this. I told that idiot that did this to her that I wouldn't arrest him if he turned over all his drug connections. And I would tell people I didn't care what happened to her. I found out he's trying to get my case thrown out against the drug dealers. Now, I didn't say anything for a while. I only said something the other day. People said we were wondering if she knew. No, I didn't know. As if. As if. Where he was up there telling Apostolic Church of Barberton he knew I was being drug beaten, raped, and didn't care. Because he already made a deal with the devil. He was planning on defrauding me. No, I didn't know he was going to steal the case's money. And he was going to just feed me to the cartel and walk off and leave me. While he got surveillance on the drug dealers. I didn't even know drug dealers were involved. Thought it was Dave and his freaky friends. I want you to think about that. So that idiot, where Michelle already confessed this whole thing is her family's debt to drug dealers, and they ran the scam on me. So then they scammed the drug dealer so the agent wouldn't arrest them. They played both sides. Set them up to be arrested. So they wouldn't go to jail. They were paying back drug dealers. She even admitted to human trafficking people. No, I didn't know he was going to turn me over to the drug dealers and just leave me there. I didn't even know drug dealers were involved. And I wasn't part of him stealing from the federal government. He stole from my case. You know, people have wondered if they weren't in on it together setting up this scam. It makes you wonder because it's right on Google. It is illegal for the police to turn you back over to the drug dealers to get them. They are there to protect. I want you to think of that. How not funny this is. And he stole the case's money. The people have even said, you know, that agent probably did steal the case's money. That's why they can call him a coward and call him names and make fun of him. They know he won't do anything back to him. Someone needs to arrest him. If that was Agent John outside, Bregan, he caught a deal with the guy that Dave hired to do this to me and didn't arrest him and purposely defrauded a victim calling for help and victimized a drugged up, beat up rape victim. He was telling everybody he knew I was being drugged, beaten, raped, and didn't care before the case started. And he purposely defrauded a victim. He needs to go to jail. And that people have been complaining about some lady being involved. Was supposed to, I think it's supposed to be her that was with the Louisville Police May 30th, 25, 1 o'clock in the morning. How she thought I was dumb and I didn't know surveillance laws. And she thought she could trick me out of money. I'm not that stupid, bitch. And she's so dumb, she can't wipe the shit off her own ass. Police and agencies can only be in a home under a threat of life with statements, with a court order, without a conflict of interest. It's the Fourth Amendment. If you drug somebody for a fake confession and drug them up and tell them to say stuff, it's pharmaceutical torture. It's 20 years. Google. You have a right to remain quiet. Then photoshopping my head on somebody else's body. They already, July 24th, 25, already verified it, where they already admitted it was a shower scene. A washing in the other room. That's why nobody knew about it. And then where I had bruises, throwing up, heart racing and almost passing out, and severe personal infection, that they were drug beating, raping me, and walking up and stabbing me with hypnotic drugs. August 4th, 25, August 5th, 25, August 7th, 25, August 30th, 25. They had already admitted years ago that they drugged me up and told me to say it before, and they admitted now what kind of drugs they used on me that caused sleepwalking, that mental taste in my mouth. They already admitted to framing me, photoshopping everything. And then you got to think, there's no such thing as special permission. And it's right on Google. If an attorney sets up button cameras in your home, you are to be disbarred and criminally charged felony invasion of privacy. If they drug you for a fake confession, it's pharmaceutical torture. Then there's HIPAA violations for their dirty doctor scam not being one of hers, worse for them, and they had lied he was one of hers. No doctor, HIPAA violations. If they tape you unaware, it's 10 years. It's HIPAA. If they talk about you without your consent, it's 10 years. They could never get my medical records, ever. Ever. That's stealing documents. They couldn't even have one of their friends get it. It's 10 years federal. See what I mean? They're running a scam on people's stupidity. Just making up every kind of lie in the world, and people are falling for it. All because Michelle and her dad were in debt to drug dealers. September 30th, 25, confesses outside my work. They confront her outside a biker, and she sings like a canary. This whole thing is their family's debt to drug dealers. They needed someone to run a scam on. They already admitted this was a scam years ago. I'm going to go ahead and upload this.